everybody! I'm Andrea and this is Sandy. Today I'm filling in for Lily, who I'm going to talk about some of her amazing projects that she did for March. Welcome. If you are new, we are here for So Fun Virtual and we are going to show you all these amazing projects that were completed for the month of March. And if you have never been to our in-person classes, they are so amazing. Go on to our website, qualitysewing.com, and check out your nearest location and come and join us for in-person prizes, food, fun, camaraderie. It is so amazing. All right, we're gonna jump right into, we gotta talk about coupons.
Yes.
Oh, yes. So we're going to be talking about a bunch of products and projects here today. And the items that you'll see are, we're going to put it on a list down below. Go on to it. That'll take you to our website. Those products will be on sale until April 9th. And go ahead and put in the code MARCHFUN, MARCHFUN for the code. And just as a reminder, they will come down off of the website on April 9th. Okay.
Yes.
Now I think we can jump right into it.
Okay, well, I am Sandy and Tony, because, Tony couldn't be here today, so I did get to bring a lot of her products. And if you're seeing all this patriotic stuff, that's because we decided, it's America's anniversary.
It's a celebration.
We wanted to bring it in March, so you have time to get all of these things done before July when you're going to the picnics and having the fun. So we're going to start with this gorgeous quilt behind you. Tony made this quilt. It's the Wowza pattern right here.
Yeah. We got it right over here.
On my handy dandy swivel mat. We brought these in too. They're very cool. It's a base with actual ball bearings. See them?
Oh, and it's so cool. It's like grandma's.
And then look how it comes all the way to the end. So when you're cutting, you can cut on your mat all the way to the end and it's not going to tip on you or do anything weird. It's great for squaring up blocks and half square triangles, which there are a lot in Wowza. And then you have your rotary cutter, and we brought in extra blades for you because you want to always use a sharp blade on that mat.
Sandy, one thing that I really love about this cool swivel cutter is along the edges here, when you flip it over, they've got these little stickum little spots all the way around the edge. So let's say you put your fabric on here like this, you can rotate it really easily like that, but when you want to cut, you just press down on it and it sticks. Those little spots on the edges, they grip your, well, don't put it on a seam, but it grips the edge of your mat so it doesn't rotate when you go to cut. Which I think is really
And the other great thing, since it's from Caterpillar, is you can put it on your light
Look at that
box.
See-through.
On your light box, use the rotating thing, the Caterpillar light box, have your light turned on, and you'll be able to see what you're cutting at night. If you're a night cutter.
Yes.
So anyway, Wowza comes in, oh gosh, all 14 different layout options.
Ooh, yeah.
There are a few there, but it's how you rotate your blocks and make your blocks that gives you the different combinations. So it's one block.
Yeah.
But it's just
really cool.
Done a lot of different ways.
Done so many different ways.
Yeah.
That's really cool, and it's just 2 colors too.
Yep. You could throw in extra colors if you wanted, but 2 colors is great.
Yeah, you could do so much with that, especially for the 4th of July.
So when you're lining those up, and you want to make sure you have the light out here and not in there and all that, you use your alpha clippies.
Ooh.
Look at those. They're nice and
These are
thick.
new. You've got letters and numbers. Look at that. Look at how thick you can get that. That's awesome.
Yep.
You get a whole chunk of whole chunk of fabric in there. That's cool.
So you can mark your rows, 1, 2, 3, ABC.
Yeah, check this out. Ooh, look at that.
Yeah.
Nice. Look at that. That holds it like perfect. So if you need, let's say this is row Q, number 3, you could absolutely hold that really well.
Yep. Cool. Or your binding, or, they're just a nice, really good clip. Finally, a nice big clip that holds everything.
Really well. That's
yes.
really cool. I like that.
Yes. So then we're going to move on, Vanna, to our All-American table runners and placemats. Right over here. Lily made this extra long one.
Oh my goodness. I think we need to pull it over here a little bit more.
Can you see all the way?
That is so cool.
Here's the end.
That is so long.
She's going to put a hole in it for her umbrella for her picnic table outside.
Oh, like right in the middle.
Yep.
Oh, that's going to be so cool. Now, so hold up the top and the bottom, because it looks like you can make these table runners in different lengths.
Well, Tony shortened hers. I shortened mine too. But
so is this the original size right here?
Yep.
This is the original size here, but you can shorten it a little bit if you wanted to and make it shorter, which is cool. I like that. I like I did it both ways.
So, and then the placemats that come with it. Now the pattern tells you to do this all at once. You've fused this on, you've pieced your strips, you put the big chunk on.
Nice.
Your backing is there, and then you flip it to the front to bind it.
Oh, nice. So it's self-binding.
So it's self-binding.
Cool.
So it's really fast and, really a slick thing.
Yeah, that's really cute. Perfect.
If you put like a plainer fabric here, you could do embroideries on it.
Oh, yeah.
Or piece a couple heart star
We just
star
happened to bring some cool embroidery that
we did. We'll talk about those in a minute.
Okay. Yay.
Yeah.
That's super fun.
Those, yes, very fun for your upcoming picnic. Then
Are we going to talk about these next?
Yes, we have both of these
items. I will put those over here. Move those.
We have the boys and the girls.
So here's the men's jacket, the men's version.
That's right here.
And the women's version. Oh, we'll start with the men's. How about that?
Okay, here's the men's with the hood. Tony did this for her husband. She got the fabric from Amanda's Bundles.
Nice.
Has zipper pockets.
Cool.
Very nice. Lily did it in 2 colors because Americana,
Yeah.
So looky here. She's got the really pretty blue and red.
Well, I love the color blocking. It looks so professional.
Yes, it does.
And I like that long neck with the hood.
Yep,
That's
and the
really
grommets
cool.
and the ties.
Yeah.
Especially if it's windy, if you're out by the water during the 4th of July looking at fireworks. If it's really windy, you can put your hood up.
Yeah, well, because here in the Northwest, we all know that the 4th of July, or the summer doesn't start until after the 4th of July. Usually rains on the 4th of July. So you need a little jacket to stave you off in the evening.
Yep. We brought in the 3 beautiful zippers, navy, red, and white.
Ooh, very nice.
So Lily used the navy.
Now, what's so cool about these zippers? They're 50
inches long.
And then do they have two zipper pulls with them too, it looks like.
In case you cut off and make a separate little zipper for something.
Yeah, which is super nice. Or I think you can put 2 zippers in there too. Zipper pulls.
Oh, well, I'm not sure you can put it in upside down.
You're probably right. But look, it does have a QR code. What I love about our products lately is they have QR codes that show you how to put those in there.
Yep, so those are separating zippers. So I don't think you can put it upside down back here because, you have your pull that comes down and opens it.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. So it's just a separating zipper.
So Lily got zipper stops for hers. They're little silver things up here.
Nice.
And I made the blue one over here. And this is the women's. I just serged it up into my hood. It's nylon. My serger did it.
That's cool.
I serged the whole thing except putting the zipper in. I did that by machine. This is a knit from Amanda's Bundles too, and it's kind of stretchy. And when you get stretchy knits, you want to stabilize the shoulders. It doesn't tell you to do that in the pattern, but I use this stuff. It's called Knit and Stable. It looks like this. It fuses on. And so I put it where my seam is, where my shoulder is. And look, it doesn't have a lot of stretch. Now that one, I didn't put anything in. And look.
Oh, yeah.
So my shoulders would be dropping way down to my elbows
Yeah, that really
without that.
stabilizes it. Yeah.
So it's a nice stabilizer to put in your knits. If I'd have been thinking, I'd have put it in the pockets too, but I wasn't thinking.
That's a good idea. Well, you were making it up as you went.
Well, I was kind of making it up and thinking, what can I do to stabilize this?
Right. So
Also,
one thing that I really love about these J-Lee patterns, these are some of my favorite patterns, and I love that most of this is sewn on the serger. It's really, really awesome.
Yep.
And they have all the sizes in there. You can see, like in the men's, they have a picture of a little boy all the way up to the men's sizes. And the same thing for the women's. It goes from little girl all the way up to women's sizes here. And then if you look on the women's one, they have a short version right here, and then the long version where it almost looks like a tunic or something, which I really like. I'm really excited to make this. I love that really big, long bottom
down here,
hem edge right there. I'm really excited to see what.
And she also tells you in the pattern that you can use actual ribbing fabric, like Tony did.
Yeah.
Or you can use your actual fabric. You just would be cutting it a little bigger. And
That's nice.
like she self-fabric hers.
Yeah, the self fabric. And we're going to be having Amanda's bundles coming up in here, so look out for that.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you want to get your jacket pattern now, so you'll be all ready when Amanda's bundles comes in.
Yes,
in just
you
a
know
few
your
months.
yardage and everything.
Yep, so you have that.
You want to talk about that cool pin?
Okay. So this is from Kimberbell. Can we see that without it being too shiny? Let's see, there we go. This is a little needle minder, and this is really great that you can attach it right onto your clothes. It's got a little back behind there, and they're really strong needle minders. We'll go over to Lily's red jacket. She's got one on her jacket right there. Do you want to show us how fabulous they work?
Yeah, they do.
Ta-da!
They are great for putting on your quilt when you're sewing in a binding so you don't lose your needle.
Yes. And what I love is I like to put them right up here on my shoulder area, so I don't put them in my mouth.
Good plan.
You don't want to put those in your, I always put them in my mouth.
You do not want to end up in the ER.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
what's next?
We're going to move on to some of the embroidery.
Some of our embroideries.
Yes.
All right.
We're bringing in Fireworks by Blue Bunny Hollow. And she has lots of fireworks.
Can we zoom in on that a little bit? We can't see those very well. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
And here, put this under.
How cute.
She did this tote for us, and it's a canvas fabric. Now, even though you stabilize canvas, your stitches will kind of sink in a little bit. So she made this extra A just to show us that on regular fabric, your stitches are not going to sink in.
Yeah, so it just really depends on what fabric you use. This tote has a much more open weave, and so that's why some of these are sinking down. And then this is just a regular cotton with a great stabilizer behind it, and you can see how much cleaner it comes out. So it just depends on, it's the same stitch. It just depends on what fabric you use. So, and this is a little spray. These are two different designs, and she just switched these to go around. And how cute is that?
So when you purchase, you just get the little envelope. Inside there's a scratch-off code. You go to her website, you register, you look for the fireworks design, put it in your cart, and then put your code in. And it will come up 0 because you've purchased this. Then your email is there. You have to give her your email address. You don't have to give her all the rest of the stuff, but give her your email address, because the land of the free America is a design she will email you along with this design.
So cute. Check out that bottle.
And that is done on Mylar. And she tells you,
look at that,
to do it on Mylar.
How cute.
Mylar is like this thin plasticky stuff. That comes in 4 sizes. That's the largest size. It's really easy to do. You just put your Mylar down and then do your embroidery and then just rip it away. You don't even cut it.
Really?
It just, yep, rips away.
Now, can you wash Mylar? Did
Yep.
you put this on a tea towel?
Yep, you
Okay,
can put it on
awesome.
clothes or anything because it can be washed. Now, when I was doing these towels, I was in a hurry because we got the designs kind of late and I wanted to do it on a towel. And I kept telling myself as I'm hooping my towel, remember to move the design down in your hoop. Remember to move the design down in your hoop. And when I got to my machine, my husband was there telling me something and I put it in and I hit go and I did not move my design down in my hoop. And that looks really bad because it's more than half the towel.
Well, it looks, your embroidery came out perfect.
Yes, but it looks really bad
But it
way
is
up there.
centered a little off.
But
how
there
do
is
you fix
always a workaround. I could just cut my towel off because it's a long towel. That would fix it.
Yeah.
I could make a little tuck, line it up, and stick some rickrack in there. That would be pretty.
That would be cute.
Or some ribbon along there.
Or even if you just stuck ribbon like right in the middle there and look like you did it on purpose. Look at that. Like I meant to do it that high.
Yeah,
up
I
there.
really
Look at
did.
that.
I meant to just mess up and not move it down in the hoop.
It would be so great.
But there's always workarounds. Remember that. You don't throw it in the trash.
You know, some of my mistakes have actually made my creation look so much cooler than I had anticipated.
Yeah.
So, it's all about
Well,
working with what you got, right?
that is true. That is true.
Yeah.
Then we're going to go on to the Bonnie bag.
The Bonnie bag.
The Bonnie bag is a big bag from Sallie Tomato. Here's
wanna hand
another
them?
one of her embroideries.
Out.
Oh, you can see there.
Look at how beautiful that is. Love it.
This was my bag. I put the embroidery on, and then she has your cover handles. I did not cover handles. I had these
I
for a
love your
gift.
straps. That's
So I used those. In the inside, the pattern is for a snap, but I added a zipper, recessed zipper, and then that is Insel Shine.
nice.
Insel Shine is a nice product from the Warm Company.
It looks like feels like you can just wipe it down.
Yep.
Oh, look at that. Batting on this side, and then a reflective material on this side.
It's going to be my cooler bag.
Yeah. How easy was this to sew through?
Really easy.
Awesome.
Really, really easy to sew through.
Just like sewing any other fabric.
It says you can use it for heating and air conditioning ducts. You can wrap your hot water heater. You can insulate your door, cover your fireplace.
Wow.
Use it to make hot and cold bags. I mean, many
so
uses.
much more.
Yes, many uses.
Awesome.
And it wipes clean. It's also washable.
Yeah, it looks like you can just wipe it right out, which is my favorite thing because I have 5 kids and anything that is washable is great. Looks like you've got a cute little pocket in the front here.
Yep, I have another pocket on this side, and I use bling. I had to put some jewel.
Ooh, look at that.
I had to bling it up.
Look at this one too.
And that one is another one of from the
that's a
Blue
fun,
Bunny Hollow.
Explosion right there too.
Yeah.
That's really cute. Really, really fun.
Yep, and I put the crock bottom.
So pull some of those other ones out here.
Now this one, Tony made. She made it for her nephew that is a Spider-Man. Crazy.
Yes.
She used the faux leather. She put the metallic, my words are gone.
Yeah,
Magnetic snap.
Yes, because he's a boy, and then it's just like so.
And then
easy.
she put splash fabric inside, so it's very easy
look
to
at
wipe out as
that.
well. Yep.
And once again, we're all about being able to wipe things out really easily. So cool. Look
And
at
even though we didn't bring splash fabric in this time, all the stores have it.
Yes.
And then she put feet on the bottom too.
Oh, and it's like a little pleather bottom too.
little pleather
scrap
bottom.
of pleather that she found somewhere. That is so cool. And I'm wearing one.
You have Lily's bag.
This is Lily's bag. Oh my goodness. She used some soft and stable inside of here, and this is a staple at all of our stores. She's got some like outdoor canvas fabric that she made the outside with. I love this color. It's so awesome. And once again, some splash fabric and some pleather handles that she's got going on here. And the instructions show you how to make this a little more detailed, a little thinner, so it's not so big on your shoulders. And then she also put the Insel Bright inside of here, but she didn't want the silver color, so she lined it with the splash fabric too. Let's see, which way am I going here?
Insel
there we
Shine.
go. Insel Shine. And then, of course, Lily is a bag maker, and she loves to add extra pockets, so she added a lot more extra pockets in here for little holdy things. So this is, you could put in some utensils or condiments or napkins or things all on the inside there. And then it's got a couple of extra pockets on each outside. And look at this. She put little zipper
Charms.
on
Yeah,
there too.
very cute.
So super cute. So this is such a great bag. It's going to be super sturdy and just hold up. Oh, look. She put the feet on the bottom too. Yeah. So cute. So a lot of our stores also have these little feet. And then she's got some pleather on the bottom. Beautiful.
Yes,
Love
very
that.
pretty.
Love
So
that.
you're all ready for your picnics, your 4th of July
Yes.
celebrations.
Yes.
And what else do you need for your celebrations? Well, if you're taking food, you need something to carry your food, the Potluck Pals.
Yeah. What I really like about this pattern is that it's got the square shape and the circle shape here. And they've got all kinds of pockets there too.
Just look at all these.
Oh my goodness. Like you guys are, I'm coming to your
So you get
party
both
for
the
this
round and the rectangle. Lily doubled the height of hers. I didn't. I left mine just like the pattern.
This is exactly what the pattern is. So it's just a regular pie shape right here.
And when you open it up, you got your zipper.
Ooh, we should both do a reveal at the same time.
So this is one place where that 50-inch zipper with double pulls, if you didn't need it to be separating, you could use it here.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
You used the fold over elastic in here.
I used fold over elastic instead of binding.
idea.
She used her splash and the inside
used
and the
splash,
outside, and she used the splash for her binding. Look at her. Woo woo. I used fold over elastic in mine for the binding everywhere. And then I put
Very nice.
a really hard Pellon product in the bottom that
Yeah, she did too. Yeah. Oh wait, no, this is yours.
that's mine, this is Lily's.
Oh, she did too. She
Yep.
did put a hard Pellon bottom on there too, which is a great idea. And I know she made it double so she could put cookies and chips and probably some carrot sticks or something in there too.
And there's the pattern for this little dealie. That's to hold your handles together.
Yep.
I sewed mine on. She's going to
Right like that.
later.
Look at that.
And away you go.
And she's got you've got commemorative fabric on
I
there.
do. Yes.
Super cute.
Yeah.
Love it.
So that's in
Right
the pattern.
along.
And then the rectangle ones are in the pattern. Tony made that one.
So cute. There are pockets everywhere on these things. It is
Yep.
great. Oh, look. And Tony used some webbing.
Some
And so
pretty
she
webbing.
She didn't have to make it. She just used webbing. That's working
Yep.
smarter, not harder. That's for sure.
She didn't use faux vinyl or anything. She just, they both made their pockets.
Oh, there's
Tony
that
put the Insel Shine.
Yeah. Now, what's cool about this Insel Shine is you can use it for hot or cold. So if you had like a Jello casserole or a Jello solid or something, you could put that in here. Or if you had a hot casserole or something, you could also.
Yep, you could put hot things in there, or you could
Yeah.
put these freezer things in there,
Yeah,
like
there's
Lily
like
has
a little
here.
mesh.
She did make
pocket
hers
here.
taller again. So, and I think bigger this way too. She's got a big casserole dish. That one would fit inside this one.
Well, I know that Lily is a baker, and she doesn't do things halvesies.
Yep.
She does it like all the way. And then there's a pocket here, and Lily was talking about how you can put these ice packs in the top here, and you can put them here, but then you can also put them in the bottom. There's a little zipper in the bottom that you can put them in the bottom.
Slide them in
too, and really make sure that your casserole or your food is hot or really cold.
Or you could put your cutting board in there or in the inside.
Right.
You know, any extra things you want to take.
Yeah,
utensils could go in here.
Yep.
So they're really cool patterns. And on the pattern, there is a code. Well, it's not on here, but By Annie's always has codes. And when you follow the code, you can get to her video. And then you can see.
That's one thing that I really love about the By Annie's patterns is they always have tutorials online. Just in case you get stuck with something, she'll walk you through the entire thing. So you can feel confident in what you're doing.
Yes.
Oh.
And then, the Velcro. Yes.
Yep. So you can't have those little Velcro handles without Velcro. So we brought in white and black Velcro.
Yep.
For that.
Yep, and that's great. And then we have the Catch-All Caddy 2.0. And this one has the add-on. We brought in the rectangle rings. This is Lily's. Do you see the theme she has going? She has her same ladybugs and gingham. And on the inside, they tell you not to sew these down like pockets. So she put cups so she can put her silverware in there.
Yeah, or anything.
Or anything.
Good. She's got a binding thing in
there.
Yeah, it's just a little plastic cup like that, and you just drop it in and it leaves it open, and so you can just drop your stuff right inside.
Yep. Now where's Tony's?
That's great. I love the little handles on the side so you can pick it up like this, or if you need to carry the whole thing, you can carry it wherever you're going. And then these little rectangle rings right here are what hold the little handles on. And they show you how to make these cute little handles too. And there's pockets everywhere.
Pockets everywhere. No zippers. Oh my gosh.
There's one zipper on the side.
Yes, there is. One zipper on the side. Sorry. Did I put it on mine? Yes, I did.
Oh, but I love how stable this is. Look, it looks like you've been using yours already.
Mine is for sewing. Yes. I have all my sewing stuff in there. I have my little
so cute
dealie down in the bottom.
Oh my goodness,
and
look at that.
Just all my sewing stuff.
Look at all of that. Ooh, that's really great. This is super handy. Like just the right size. It's like a sewing toolbox.
Yes, it is.
So great.
Goes to retreats with me, sits next to me.
Yeah, look at that. So great. The handles on the side. Look, you have like all kinds of doohickeys off to the side that hold all of your important stuff.
I do.
Too. Yeah, that's really cool.
Thank you. And Tony's is sewing machine fabric.
Oh, look at the vintage on that. Oh, how pretty. Ooh, that's really pretty. Oh, sweet. Very nice. And the little handles on the side too.
Yes.
So they all look so different with the different fabrics.
Now you see all those bindings. There's so much.
That's a lot of binding
going on.
That's a lot.
So we brought in the magic binding maker.
Ooh.
This is so cool.
I can't wait for you to show us this because I've been waiting for this. This is really cool.
Should I do it right there? Okay. So you get this piece, which is your binding tool.
Okay.
Right here on the side, it says 2.5. So that means you should be using 2.5-inch strips.
Okay.
Now, my strips I've been running through for a while, so they're kind of pressed already. If you piece anything, you press the seam open.
Okay.
It can either be straight pieced or diagonally pieced.
That was what I was going to ask you. You read my mind.
So you start a little bit and you just finger press it in half.
Does it matter which side you put the...
Got to go in from this side. It feeds out that way.
Like the fold though, it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter which side.
Okay,
Nope.
cool.
I'm left-handed. I don't know. I put it on the right. So you want to start it a little bit. Just lay it in there and clamp it shut.
Okay.
These are kind of plasticky and they just clamp.
Oh, a little stretchy.
And if you forget which way to put it in, there's a code.
Nice. There's a code
Little tutorial.
again.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
And then you just pull your fabric through.
What?
You just hold and pull.
That's it?
And hold and pull. Now right there I'm to that seam.
Okay.
It's just a little extra tug. And there you go. Now if you're doing a whole quilt's worth, it comes with this. That you can wrap it around it.
I
so that
see.
you have your whole quilt's binding.
Just like start the little end in there and
Yeah.
then off you go. Look at that.
Yeah.
Nice. That is nice.
Yes.
So I'm not a fan of ironing, like solid committing to that super crease in my binding, because when you put it on and then you fold it around, that crease isn't in the same spot. But this isn't like full committal.
Right.
This is only like partial committal.
And you know, if you're at retreats and there's 2 irons and 50 people, you don't have to iron this at all. Yeah.
Don't burn your fingers.
And you're not burning your fingers. You're not doing anything. So I keep this in my caddy.
2.5. And 2.5 is like the most common size.
Yeah, it is. I've tried 2 1/4. You have to play with it a little more because you have a little give in there. So it kind of wants to go from side to side on the roller. But it works.
Okay.
And I'll show you later.
They have a whole thing that is just for 2 1/4.
Probably they do.
Yeah.
Yep. So we brought in one more embroidery.
Okay.
Stars and Stripes, Americana.
Awesome.
I love it. We did all of these back here.
Ooh, let's bring it in. Over here.
Let's see.
Oh, and there's one hiding behind here. I'm going to grab it.
I think Tony did this one. Yep. Okay, Tony did this one. She made it a little longer than the pattern called for. The pattern is really excellent, but it's 8 pages. Don't let it scare you.
Okay.
It's 8 pages because if you have a 6x10 hoop, you would not be able to get all of this in a 6x10 hoop.
Oh, so it's giving you different options in all of those pages?
So she tells you how to mark it, how to take it out of the hoop after you've done the first part, do the second part.
Okay.
It's excellent, excellent
But if
directions.
you have a big enough hoop, you just
do it all at once.
One and done?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice, nice.
So there's Stars and Stripes Forever.
And all these are...
This one I made exactly to the pattern. So it has a little tiny, flange there, but it does get sewn down.
Okay.
What's really cool is how she does her hanging sleeve, because as you can see, it's smaller down here than it is up here, so that you don't have that bulk against the wall.
Oh, nice.
And when you're sewing it down, you're sewing with it open, and you're sewing, and that's the top stitching on this side.
Very nice.
It's really good directions.
That is really clever to kind of incorporate, because if you're going to do a seam, you might as well kill 2 birds with one stone.
Exactly. So Lily did that one. She made hers longer.
Yeah, and she thought outside the box and did hers in a rectangle. So this is not a square. This is a rectangle. And she said that she was going to hang hers on her door. So that's why she made it long like this.
Yep.
And she pieced together all of her
all those out of
stripes,
grunge.
too.
Yep.
Yeah, that's really cool. I love the different sizes that she put in there. So the front. Oh, look
cool.
at that! Oh,
Pieced
look
her
like
back too.
You can switch it from one side to the other. That's
Sure
really cool.
could. Then the other design is America the Beautiful.
Put that over here.
So I did
And
mine
all-
to the pattern. Tony did hers
Yeah.
a little longer. Lily did 2 and made them both different.
Yeah.
That design could be used on the back of a jacket.
Oh,
design
it
could
would be so cool on the back of a jacket. That would be so cool.
Yep.
So all of these are the same design, but with just changing the color of the thread and the fabric, you get such a different look. It's really, really cool.
Yep.
I really like this. So,
This is another place where I use my binding maker.
oh, yep, I can see that.
At that time I did bias. And also on mine, I pieced all of these down here. But I did not cut little bitty squares. And I'm going to go to the machine.
I was going to be very impressed.
Yes, I'm going to go over to the machine and I'm going to show you how I pieced that to make it look like I worked. Okay, I used a mini charm pack. You usually find these at the register. This one was America 250 Years by Deb Strain. And what I did was I took 2 and sewed them together, right sides together, and I finger pressed it toward the dark. Then I took a second one, I did the same thing. Then I matched up my seams. When you do that, if you remember to keep the dark to the top, then your seam is going to come up, and when you sew, it's naturally going to lock. So now I'm going to sew it. I'm going to sew down one side. Oops, I didn't get that very good. And usually I am multitasking, so I'm doing 2 at once. So while I'm sewing those 2 together, I put this one in and sew these 2 together. Now I'm going to sew it down the other side. This time it's kind of backwards, but still you can match your seams. You can feel them in there. Okay, look, I sewed down both sides. It looks kind of weird, doesn't it? Now I would press it to set my seams. Then I would go to my cutter right over here, and it's 1 1/4 inches. Because this is a 2.5 inch square, it's 1 1/4 inches. So I just cut it at the 1 1/4 inches. Oops, didn't get it there. I could say, Andrea, I thought you put a new blade in there, but I won't.
Hey.
And look, I have 4 little rectangles already. And then you just sew your rectangles together as wide as your, well, these 2 wouldn't go together because they're, too close to the same. But I just sewed them together in 2s, in 4s, until I had enough that it covered the top of the wall hanging up here. And then for the bottom I did the same thing, but I had to add like 4 right down at the bottom here for the point, so I had 3 lined up so that I could get right down to the point. And then sewed them all together, trimmed it the way the pattern said, bound it, and there you go. You've made a lot of little rectangles without making little rectangles. So now Andrea is going to talk about a book.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. My mind is blown today. Thank you, Sandie. That was awesome. So talk about more mind-blowing things. We brought in this book. It's called Commemorative American Quilts. And, oh, there we go. That's not shiny. Which way? There we go.
Right there.
There we go. This is actually, there's no patterns in this book, but what it does is, I'm going to open it up to put a little bookmark in here so we could open it up to the content, the table of contents. And it talks about quilts all throughout American history. This book is so fascinating. It is definitely one that you would want to keep out on your coffee table or handy, because it's not a quick read by any means, because look at how thick that is, but it's got beautiful, you can see these pictures of all these antique commemorable quilts in it, quilts that the book talks about how these quilts actually recorded history.
Yep.
They recorded our wars that we have fought in, the Black Rights Movement, the American Indian Movement, women's rights movement, suffrage. I mean, it is so fascinating, so cram-packed with our history of our nation. It's just really, really cool. In quilts, you see these amazing, beautiful quilts, like the scrap quilt quilts, how they came about and why they were used, and just so much history. It's like you can pick it up, open it to any little page inside and just read a little snippet for a minute or two or however long you've got. You can read it from cover to cover, but it's great to just pick up and look at. So fascinating. I love history. I'm kind of a history buff, and I can just get totally absorbed, and the beautiful pictures and the quilting and everything.
I like that it starts way back in the 1800s.
Yeah.
It goes through like the world centennial or the world celebrations. And, you know, they had those commemorative ribbons and commemorative neckerchiefs and all that stuff. And they put them in their quilts.
Yeah.
It was very cool.
Yeah, kind of like a memory box and things. And you can see how quilting has changed through the centuries as well, too. So it's just really, really fascinating. It's a hardback, something that you would keep forever. It's just such a wonderful, wonderful book to add to your collection.
And it's perfect for the, what is this, the quincentennial, 250 years?
Quincentennial.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's perfect.
250th anniversary. I'll just say that.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to turn
One
the
more
time
thing
over to
I
you.
wanted to talk about was this Quilter's Quick Reference Guide.
Do we want to show this one?
I'm going to open this one a little bit.
Yes.
What's really cool is that you can set it on your cutting board.
Or anywhere.
Or anywhere.
Anywhere.
It has all these flaps down here. It has a table of contents, and it tells you what you will find under each of these things: yardage, needle and thread, quilt sizes, pre-cut. How many squares can you get out of a fat quarter? How big of quilt? You know, how big a backing? Cutting, it tells you how to cut multiple half square triangles and sew them all at once. How to do...
Is that where you got your idea from?
No.
That was brilliant.
That was just off the top of my head.
Oh.
Piecing, it shows you how to piece different blocks that you sometimes think are hard, like doing flying geese 4 at a time and stuff like that.
Oh, I need that for sure.
Backing, it tells you the quilt backing sizes, which way to piece them, this way or that way.
Nice.
And then what I liked is binding. Because, I don't know, whenever I make a quilt, I'm either 6 inches short of binding or a yard too long of binding.
Yeah.
I never have enough binding.
Right.
And it gives you formulas, not only for straight cut, you know, with the fabric, but also what size square you would cut. There's a formula for what size square you would cut to get.
To it,
and you just turn to it.
and it just holds itself open.
And then the back of every page has blocks in 5 sizes.
We can't really open this up on video.
That was a quick peek.
A quick peek inside of there. Oh, we can turn around to the back.
Well, it shows a few blocks.
So this is the back of the block, and this is the tip page right there.
And there's some bonus blocks.
Some of the bonus blocks that you get inside. I mean, this is really awesome. A handy cheat sheet to have right there.
Everything you need. And this book was just published, just came out in January.
Yeah.
So it's not like
hot off the press.
Yes, very hot off the press. So I wanted to show you one of the tips that's both in there and in the American Janine Babbage wall hangings is how do you get bias binding from a square? Okay, this is my square. This time I did I think I did an 11-inch square. First, you want to cut it on the diagonal. You want to take this piece, bring it over, leave a 1/4 of an inch at your tip, 1/4 of an inch down here, so, and press it open. So here it is, sewn and pressed open, just like that. Then you take your pencil or whatever, and you go on the back and you mark your, this I did for 2.5 inches. I made a mistake here, don't look down here. 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. You take your scissors and you give a little cut to start. Then you're going to take and line these up. And it's kind of squirrely since this is such a little piece, but you can do it. Where's my line? Right there. This one lines up with that line. And I would pin it right there. Then the next one, I stick a pin through and I line up my 2 lines from here to here. Stick a pin right through, you'd find both of your lines. Right there. And here. And it's about 1/4 of an inch off the edge. You'd sew that seam. And press it open. And then you go back with your scissors, and where you've started cutting, right here, you just keep cutting around and around and around, and you have, voila, your length of binding. So, you know, this is like 14 inches, 20, 30, 42 inches of binding I would have right there. Voila. And then you can put it through your handy dandy little binding maker. Because it's 2.5 inches. Could you hand me that little scissors, please? Oh, here it is. Yeah. Now just pretend that's been sewn. You give it a start. Put it in. Put it on your roller. Now I can't pull very much because I didn't sew that seam, but there you go. You'd be pressing out your bias binding. Just quick and easy and no muss, no fuss. And it gives you the formula in the book for however size square you need, plus however wide binding you want. But remember, this is only for 2.5 inch binding. But very cool. I just love it. Andrea, I think we have covered everything today, have we not?
I think so.
Oh,
this
good.
was amazing.
Yes.
I know that I have some nuggets that I am going to be taking home with me and using when I sit down at my sewing machine next. Well, thank you everyone for joining us today.
Yes.
I had a great time. Once again, go ahead and click on the link for any of the products that you saw today, and it'll take you to the website where we have those up, and you'll want to enter the code MARCHFUN. And we hope that if you're in the area that you will come and visit us in person, because our live sew funs are so fun. Thank you for joining us today,
Yes, thank
and
you
we
very
will
much.
see you again soon.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.